Santiago, speak to us. Dirk, what have you done? Careful about the boob shame, man. Yowie hole? Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. I want to pull my tongue out and wash it. You gotta leave the bathroom sometimes, Wiss. No. And now for something totally unexpected. Oops, let me adjust my mic. It was a little too far away. Hi everyone, this is Jen, aka LaureledEevees, and welcome back to more, yes, Homestuck Beyond Canon. Here today for the, I almost said June, but it's not June. Dude, my brain is broken. March, the March 25th update. Though I'm recording this technically on the 27th, right after I finished a long week of work, I still have the headache. But goodness gracious, you updated at noon on a Wednesday. Why? For what reason? Was it spring break in California? Because we had spring break the week before that, so understandable if so. But dude, I was so busy the last 2 days. I had like a early morning, so I had to go to bed early on that Wednesday. So I had to go to bed early that Wednesday, so that way I could get up before dawn, so I could make it to a meeting. Oh my gosh. And then that evening, I had a phone call with Tallulah. Did enjoy that phone call. She got me a whole lot more webtoon brain rot to like focus on. But goodness. But even so, you chose the 25th. The 25th. My former dead Kami Oshi's birthday? Unacceptable. How dare you? Okay, I believe that is enough stalling. We need to get to this update. I don't know how long this could be. They've had a month. I think we've had enough of a lilac falling into the abyss, like a never-ending pit, and we shall continue on. Okay, fiery hooves, a burning tree in the mountainside. Are we finally gonna meet good old Champion's tirade? Because he's in the mountains. So, hey, okay. Yep, Champion's tirade. Sent fire, dagger, RP 8.1235 text. The mountain dropkicks his newest chapter in their shared saga through Dagger's window, shattering the stained glass into aerosoled spray of shrapnel. Light dances refracted kaleidoscopically through the silicone mist, and as the lethal powder billows through his room, Dagger finds the sunbeams it casts twisted into the sparkling shape of a big fat middle finger right on his forehead. She was looking kind of dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an L in the middle of her forehead. Suck down those fumes and succumb to the screed. Massive alveolar hemorrhage is a small price to pay for this primo prose. Oh shoot! Well, isn't this a tasty treat so unexpectedly dropped on my unstable loop? Resist was futile, she. Ooh. As you know, the mountain's will is ironclad against most temptations, but to ignore the churning storm of inspiration beating at his brain bits just does not sit right, brother. It does not sit right one bit. For realsies, that's how you get backed up, bruh. Precisely. And you know how the mountain loathes to be held back. The wise masters always say one must unburden himself of these... What? Oh no, it's a word I can't pronounce. Okay. Facilitative day delusions, lest he fall to the monkey tar mind disease. Monkey tar? Not to menchies, even the purest iron bends with some heat, wriggles my thick, unruly man brows. Oh yes, no truer words ever once effing uttered, brother mine. The mountain chuckles under his breath as you continue to rigorously fan the flames of indulgence. Throws gas in some hay or whatever to make a big freaky fireball. Feel the burn. As embers surround the mountain from all angles, he comes to realize that the burn is inescapable, and he does not feel it even if he wanted to. An all-consuming embrace of nature and destruction licking at his legs so passionately it kinda hurts a little. "Hey, brother, you cookin', sizzle, pop!" Aww. You're so silly. Do not be mistaken. This is serious, deadly serious, bub. No other way about this. Firestorm is fully awakened. Take responsibility, won't you, and deliver aid to your evolving tapestry of misfortune and ecstasy? Aid the mountain. Of course. But first thing first. What happened with the surprise? Well, nothing. Absolutely nothing of note happened at all. It is locked and loaded if you want to peruse through. Yep. Face of oh wait, it's an actual link. Give me a second. I gotta make sure it doesn't show any of my bookmarks. What is? Hello, luchador. Okay, fun. Face of power.pny. Oh my gosh. Bruh, my internal temp is rising over average. I don't feel so good. Succumbs to the hotness. So wounds. Duh, you never fail to flatter, Dagger. But the gravest question yet remains. Is it hardcore? Dude, you look double dang dastardly here. Phew. Wipes a meager droplet of sweat off his cranium, all previous encroaching doubts waved away in one instance. He's gonna love it. Sure, okay. Anyways, time to get down to the biz nasty, as you say. Looks at you real hard. The mountain is confused why you would examine him so critically when he said nothing concerning at all. He looks down to check if his shirt is ripped open once again, ignores your slutty bait, and looks into your soul. What happened? What he do? Looks away abashed at the memory of that sorry exchange. Oh no, see what invented at you about that snobby derp again, huh? Oh man, there's a triangle among the boys. Oh no, Fudanshis everywhere cry. Fudanshis and Fujoshis. Bo is not a derp. The derp is the guy caked in disgraceful face paint, wearing comically large pants and continually flipping the F out like some rodeo clown. And who might that be, you ask? Oh yeah, it's effing Derp Mountain. Pins back my fluffy ears cause this Boltar crap me hearing right now. Dude, unrighteous dogging on yourself so unrighteously? You gotta make me cry. Is you good? Sighs. The mountain is fine, just there are many hefty boulders both figuratively and literally weighing on him today. Bad nightmare again? Or cuss the coach? Mostly the coach. Because seriously, where the F is he? The mountain can't help but get all kinds of presentimental about it. Like, what if the old goat is already here, waiting to bring down the hammer and prank his sorry butt to Kingdom Come? Bro, please murder him already. What, like the mountain's own dorm, where the mountain chills? Hell no. It's not like it's truly his fault. It's what the fans want. They feed off blood and memes. Nobody to blame but the hordes for that. See what you mean? No, sees what you mean. Kills the millions. Rolls in glee as the blood tides wash over us. Oh, the blood. Beautiful blood. But whatever. The mountain is getting the anticipation to him. Chances are that guy needed to stop to catch his breath. Okay. Crushed by the frog temple head. Is he even wearing pants right now? And he's got gray blood. Okay. The mountain will hear from him sooner than later, doubtless. And when he does, these puddles of fortitude will be witnessed. Anyways, enough of this guy. The mountain redirects his attention using his superior eye muscles to turn the examination tables back onto you. Eeps, let me? Let you. How is life treating the one and only Dagger? Dare saith, I am little chafed. No, gasp. I know, soup sad. Swollen to high heaven, you in need of oilin' from some upstanding bronco. Wonk. I'm gonna vomit over my shoes. Seriously though, I guess I did want to ask. You haven't heard from TC, have you? Not since he dropped his missive. QAT crapping fit. Of course, everyone's panties are always so twisted because of that guy. He says play and they all start falling over themselves, Heine first. Well, one can understand such a pantry predicament. Time and time again, that brother trucker has proven to be turned into a most mysterious majesty. He moves incomprehensible, and for a project to hold his attention this long, that's nothing short of next level. Rolls my two very normal eyeballs. So you won't be playing? Probs not, unless one of these suckers actually asks me to. The mountain nods, knowing exactly what you mean without remembering any of your trio's names. You're talking about the lethargic guy, right? The one that's in love with you? Maybe. That's a bit of an assumption though, ain't it? Well, the other one's your lackey, isn't he? Ruffle him out. True. What about you? So everyone's just a dude to this guy? He has zero clue? Or does he not know that CC is actually... Does he not know CC is actually a nymph? Awkward silence ensues. True. What about you? Considering he has F all to do right now, the mountain was considering it. It'd be... I don't know how to say this. It'd be screwing with the code to skip out on the best brosif's long-awaited, momentous occasion. And conveniently it also serves as an olive branch for one especially rueful monocorn, he mutters under his breath so low you can strain to hear him. Dude, that guy does not need an olive branch. He needs to be enslaved. Ugh. Dagger, be real. You only think that because his fair mane. No, I always say that because I want you to be happy. Happiness will grace the mountain once he stops writhing in embarrassment after every other conversation with his pointy pal. The day can't come soon enough where he can finally beat the F out of each other and move onward towards the freedom that twinkles past all this tormentous tension. Come on! You know I'd never speak out against a broski, but in my honest opinion, hurts watching you all act beta-zoned. Beta-zone, Dagger, do not start with the chuddies? What? With all that chuddies right now. Drop in so stinky pile of swill into the mountain's ears. To earn the position of beta would be a lifetime's honor. He says, crying into the mirror. He absolutely does not say that, as he is too busy screaming obscenities into the computer screen. Reveals I'm looking into the future, and you're deaf crying and pooping your diapies straight pwned beta style. Ugh. Stop disgracing the mountain. You know he's never a diaper boy. His earliest memory of crapping on the floor like a beast. Okay, I don't mean to harp. Seriously, you is a despicable dirty killer, and Dagger is proud of you. But you need to take charge. You need submission. You talk like the mountain is suckling and slurping at the guy's spurs. Well, I know it's hard, but he'd big brother Dagger. You may have adopted the dark, but me's, I was born in it, molded by it. You feel me? Yeah. And then it'll be no contest to the real alpha in that triad is. Sucks to be you, busybody, a long-haired lordling hack. Stomps him to death with my hooves. No! The mountain lunges forward to shield TC from the lethal onslaught. Too slow. Shaves his head, takes his teeth, eats his brains. Stop, stop, stop! Uses all the strength in his sculptured arms to reach forward and get proper purchase on your neck meat. Aw, frick! There's no earth under your feet now, impudent whelp. You're at the mercy of a true psychopath. He snarls darkly and asks you if you can guess what horrors are about to transpire here. Gulps. Is a goozle, huh? Is a goozle? The mountain answers not as he choke slams you into the ground, squashing the air out of your body. Gasp! Is taken down, but 'tis not the end. Goes for the leg sweep. Except you don't, as a hand still grips your neck, pinning you helplessly in place. No matter how you writhe and whimper, the hold does not let up, not even as drool drips down from your gaping mouth and tears flood your bulging eyes. Frowns 'cause you're being an unfair godmother. Laughs loudly because the mountain doesn't give a dangling... Oh man, what you think is fair, not after you've made him an accomplice to your wicked bad-mouthing, as if he isn't cursed enough, and I think he so stupidly defended your honor earlier, putting his name on the line to back your validity. But any broad that could so easily spit in the face the brother's code, the mountain's stomach squelches with rage at the indignity of it. Dread and fury course through his veins at the thought that never once have you sent a picture or gotten on call. Do you know how embarrassing it is if Swiss is right? Do you know what I'm going to do to you if I'm wrong? Oh, she really has been role-playing this entire time. He doesn't know that she's a nymph, right? Man, his mountain's pretty. At least we now know where the frog temple is. Wait, does that make him the space player? No, that doesn't necessarily make him the space player. That doesn't necessarily, because there was a frog temple near Aradia's place, if I'm remembering. But it could be interesting. Haze log. Okay, time out. You serious right now? I told you Meng ish a dark sprinkin' prison, dark and secret. The guards will wallop old dagger if I leak my identity. Slams your head over and over and over again, all your excuses made ineffective as rage overcomes both reason and sympathy for your total fake circumstances. Stop! You stop being all coy and playing dumb. If you don't want the mountain to forget you exist forever, you better start making sense to him pronto. Takes a deep breath. Okay, perhaps I haven't been totally honest with you. But not because I don't want to be. I just can't send a picture because... I'm ugly. You're joking. Okay, goodbye. No, listen, I'm speaking ugly dude. Uggo supreme. Like, it's so bad. When kids see me in the street, they die. I can't give you a pic of that kind of ugly mug. You're so famous and huge and beautiful. And everyone wants to be your friend. You're perfect. Like, literally perfect. I know it sounds fake, but... the moment you see me, you're gonna realize how different we are. Things won't be the same. Which, not to be drama cringe, but I cannot handle that. My other friends are great or whatever, but I can't talk to them. Not when they're stuck chasing each other in cartoon circles all day. Not a care in the world. For real, you're the only friend I've got that's my friend. And likes all the same things I do. You're my brother of darkness, my evil twin. That's why I'm begging for a little more time before taking this leap. Please? So you're gonna be honest with the mountain eventually, right? Yes! And you're not some 30-year-old creep preying on the mountain's young innocence? No, I promise. Full disclosure, I'm closer to a couple thousand though. He bellows with laughter. Oh, what a kidder. LMAO. The mountain can accept this for now. Though he does not accept you're ugly. That seems like a crock of rancid crap. You're probably just an unconventional sight, but not frickin' ugly. I don't know, Mang. No, the mountain is sure. You don't type ugly. Thanks. All the other stuff you said, though. The mountain gets that and reciprocates your loyalty a billion million. You're still the only one that believes him about the horse, too. Wait, what? Wait, are horses cryptids? Oh no, horses are cryptids. It's like Uma Musume. There's no real horse girl. It's like there's no horses in Uma Musume world. There's only horse girls. Well, yeah, you say you saw something. You saw it. You're not freaking stupid. Overcome with emotion, the mountain collects you into his trembling arms, careful not to squish you too hard so as not to make your blood spray out of your face holes. Which, believe me, he would be a piece of delicious carrot cake. Oh yeah? I bet you know something about cake, huh? Flips you skirt. Kya! The mountain shrieks in embarrassment as a tidal wave of perverts pull out their cameras eager to snap a pic. Chops all their heads off and neck blood sprays out of the steps like a fountain. Dagger, my hero, as the blood falls like rain all over the mountain, staining his shirt silver, he smiles fondly at his trusted Nakama. Of course, who do they think they are? Chuckles while wagging my blunt-nailed finger. That's pay-per-view. Straining buttons springs from the mountain's top, lobotomizing an innocent bystander whose only mistake was bearing witness to this touching display of trust and love without kneeling and effing respect. Noseblood. Oh, Dagger, you've lifted a bounteous burden off my bulging delts this day. Sorry for letting conspiracy blind the mountain's judgment. Even if you were another lowly freak on the internet, it's no big deal. The mountain would just end your effing life anyway. I mean, you could try. Flexes huge neck muscles. Now, no more being stupid idiots. Let's effing rumble! You both then proceed to have one of the strangest role plays in the history of Paradox Space. These two. Oh my gosh. Many pages of role-playing later. Oh, she is awakened. She's like, yes, good. She's awake. Phew, that was a close call. You wish you could keep the facade forever, but it's not like you're going to see him in person anyways, and that might be for the best. You'd like not to kill him dead. It's such a drag that without fail, everything must come to an end. So, time player, doom player, time player, doom player. Sip some water. Okay. You're gonna meet him in person. Don't you worry about that. Examine room. Jump in all over. The little horn, you know, like squid horn things that pops up on her head is so fun. Anyway, your name is Dagger Tardis, the forgotten hostage. Oh, your name's literally Dagger. Okay. Are you sure? The moon's rays don't penetrate this deep, so laps mean nothing to you. You're a satyr, sure, a stone-cold stallion, but more than that, you're a timeless child of the darkness. Okay, no, she's role-playing as a satyr. She's satyr-kinning. Oh gosh. You have a number of interests, all of which are as dangerous and masculine as you are, like breaking bones and makeshift weaponry and push-ups in the dark. You stalk the shadows. No, shadows imply the existence of light, and the only light to be found here flickers dimly in the Warden's watchtower. Who's the Warden? Only your timeless enemy, the reason you're stuck in this exemplar forsaken abyss in the first place. He has eyes everywhere, and despite your stealth and gruelingly honed cunning, he always manages to find you and make you do chores. Prison chores. You hate doing prison chores. One fateful day, you're sure you'll slay him, and when he gurgles his last, you'll escape this dilapidated dungeon to join your brethren on the highest peaks and bellow victory to the wind. One faithful day. Galloping gladiators, that's downright awesome. Okay, girl. She's got a giant dinosaur skull in her room on Durst. That's Durst. That's Durst right there. Oh no, she's got a yaoi paddle. Ah! I knew she'd be the type. I knew she'd be the type. That's been outlawed in several countries, I swear. Too bad none of that is true. You're actually known as Delphi. Delphi! Who aches to be. A solid name paired with a title that never ceases to embarrass you. The moon's rays don't penetrate this deep, but the tides churn endlessly, even down here, a fitting calendar for a nymph of this forsaken abyss. You love a whole lot of fun stuff like reviewing satirical anime on your blog, scavenging through the ruins of the drowned city from a land you'll never get to see. Boys love, of course I knew the BL was in there, and brewing deadly potions. You have a sworn duty tied to your destiny, which you also don't care much for. When you aren't taking care of your copious amount of chores, which includes murdering and maiming droves of covetous crones, along with the overseeing the sleeping giant, you're left with copious amounts of alone time. You fill that time catfishing unsuspecting surface dwellers, scamming and hoaxing and hacking with your intricate satyrsona. This provides you with endless amusement and the vicarious experience of being part of their world. Part of that world. Sorry, Little Mermaid. Because of this, you tend to spend a lot of time on various online chat rooms. Your nag tag is Cloistered Connoisseur, and you speak in the dignified dialects of yours. So cute! What will you do? Who knows? I guess we'll find out next time. But wow, we finally get to meet her. We get to meet her. That's so nice. Oh my gosh. Delphi. So is she a seer of some kind? Because that's one of the things. The Oracle of Delphi. Delphi, whatever. So is she Delphi or Delphi? It'd be Delphi if it was for the Oracle, right? I mean, she's got enough orbs inside of that room there. It might be Durst, it might not. I think it's Durst, though. Yeah, that looks like Durst. Because I remember the bro statue, I remember the clamshell bed, I remember the Beanie Babies. So that's got to be it. And it looks like the little window area looks like a Dursite, like window. So wow. Interesting. Really loved her conversation. They're going to find each other eventually. But will he feel betrayed? Will he realize that his boy was probably telling him the truth? Well, technically they both didn't know that she was a nymph. They were like assuming that she was like a creep. So, wow. So she's pretending to be a guy. She's placing like all of her like information instead of like mentioning that they're all girls. She's like, now we're all guys, we're all satyrs. I mean, obviously I'm a satyr, so I'm like, how did this so if it was a catfishing scam gone wrong because she actually grew to like appreciate Champion's tirade. Oh my gosh, so fun, so interesting. But I am glad that I waited. I would have been so stressed out. Goodness. While this entire week, I was literally working on a script for 413, and I'm hoping that I can get it done in time to put it up on Patreon early for the Patreon people to see. I'm sorry if it's a day late. I'm gonna try my best. I have the day off tomorrow. I can try my best to get some of it done. But goodness gracious me. This is so fun. Oh gosh, it's almost at 30 minutes and it's gonna take forever to edit. Let's see, what's one thing that's been like fueling my brain lately? I mean, obviously VTubers, but I'm gonna skip over that for now because if you're not watching or like going through the amazing digital circus, what are you doing? Go do that, like right now. Stay away from the fandom if you want. I don't blame you for that. But, dude, the finale is gonna be coming up. And it's going to be on Father's Day. What is it with seemingly childish cartoons that are incredibly dark and dramatic? Always centered around Father's Day. I don't understand it. But I've been enjoying that a lot. I may or may not ship. You do not understand. Or maybe you do. Oh man, last episode was insane. Holy crud. Cain definitely killed Abel. Definitely did. I don't know what Bubble is. Bubble scares me more than anything else. But anyway, that's enough rambling from me. My throat is hurting. I gotta get this edited. And I will see you guys all next time. It might be 413 when we talk. Oh, that's right. For people that are actually going to that Homestuck convention that's going down in NYC on the weekend before 413. You guys have a super fun time. Be glad I'm not there, because I'm sure I could smoke you all in the trivia contest. Okay, that might not actually be true. The hag genes are finally taking over. I think I'm losing, like, my ability to remember things as clearly as I was able to in my 20s. But be glad I'm not there. But also stay incredibly safe. New York is a bit of a crazy place right now. A lot of places are crazy places, but mostly New York. Anyway, that said, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Alexander, Madeline, Ashley, and Mr. Anonymous.